I'm going to teach a lesson of Amiga Goal 6 for third secondary grade, semester second. The lesson will be vocabulary building and reading. And please, can I ask you to open your book on page 59, 60, and 61. Okay, let's get started. Okay, today guys, we are going to focus on achieving two goals. The first goal is to identify a new word. To identify a new word. It means to learn a new word. Okay. Second objective is to read an article titled Why We Gasp. Read an article titled Why Gasp. Why We Gasp. اليوم يا شباب راح نركز على هدفين. الهدف الأول تعلم مفردات جديدة. الهدف الثاني قراءة مقال عنوانه لماذا نحن نغتاب أو لماذا نحن نتكلم أو نثرثر كثيرا. Okay, let's get started. First, let me ask you this question. Why do you think people gasp? Why do you think people gasp? What do you think? I mean, why people talk to person about other persons? What do you think? Think about that. Okay. Look here, guys. People like to know this because this is the reason for why do you think people gasp. People like to know about other people's lives. People like to know about other people's lives, especially for that those who are famous. And other people are an interesting topic of conversation. Other people are an interesting topic of conversation. Means people like to talk a lot about others. Okay? So this is the answer of this question. Okay, from this slide, let's move to another slide. Now, in this exercise, we are going to identify a new word, to learn new words. Look here, guys. Confidential. What do you think? What does mean confidential? Look, guys, I'm going to give you the answer directly and explain that definition for that word. Confidential means done or communicated in secret. Done or communicated in secret. Okay? It means to speak in secret to others. Okay? We called it in Arabic sirri. Okay? Another word, derogatory. Derogatory means to showing a lack of respect. To show the lack of respect. بمعنى انتقاص الشخص أو عدم احترام للشخص. Defalage means tell something that was secret. Tell something that was secret. Tell something that was secret. Okay, it means that the things that should be secret but you tell about. Okay, excluding means to leaving out, to remove something. Okay, immune means to protect or to protect or protection in general. Protection, or you see being affected by something. Okay, malicious means bad. Means bad. Okay, superior means better than others. Okay, guys, these seven words, these are the meaning of this word in Arabic because will help you to understand it clearly and better than explaining in English. Confidential, sirri, derogatory, ينتقص, defalage, يبيح بالسر, to say some things. Okay, excluding, يزيل, immune, مناعة, malicious, ضار, خبيث, superior means متفوق. Okay, please guys, pay attention for this word because we are going to use them in a real context. Okay, in reading. Okay, look here. We have a passage. Okay, guys, now let me ask you this question. Let me ask you this question. What is the title of this passage? What is the title of this passage? As you know, knowing the title or knowing title is important. Important to understand what will happen under this title. Okay, why we gasp. The title is why we gasp. Why we gasp. Okay, here we have a question. So the dialogue or the passage or the text will answer this question. Will answer this question. Okay. Okay. Let me now to open the CD, and we will see something about it. Okay, just pay your attention and try to understand the dialogue clearly. Okay. Okay, guys, I'm just looking for some things. Okay. Okay. Okay, what we should do. Okay. Now, let me also ask you these questions. How many paragraphs in this slide? How many paragraphs in this slice? I mean by paragraphs, 3 or 4 lines come together. They have one idea. Now you see, we have the first paragraph. Start with almost, and it end with gasp. The second paragraph started with there and finish with included. Okay. Okay, guys. Now let us to read together. Please, can I ask you to open your book and go to page 56 to 59. Okay, almost everyone had indulge. Indulge means to take part or participate about other people at some times. Okay, the first sentence always or usually is a topic sentence, because this sentence will explain what will happen in details later. Okay, gasping seems to be part of human nature. Okay, here we have full stop and the first sentence finished, and we start the second sentence. Gasping seems to be part of human nature. Okay, so we have now a fact about nature. They are gasping because gasping is a part of them. Okay, gasp, as you see, guys, start with capital letter after full stop. Gasp. Gasp is spread in classrooms. It means talk. It's talked in classrooms, in offices, at restaurants, in hallways. Hallways means routes. Always on the street, over the phone, and on the internet. Okay. So the first one is general information. The first sentence, general information about gasp, and the second 2 lines give more details about gasp. Okay. بمعنى يا شباب الجملة الأولى تعتبر جملة رئيسية فيها معلومات عامة، والجملتين الثانية أو الثلاث جمل ممكن تكون أحيانا أكثر فيها تفاصيل عن الجملة الأولى. Okay. So these details. Okay, over the phone and internet. No one is immune to gasping. Okay, to protect me or being gasped about. But just why is it that people gasp? So now, guys, we have a question. Okay, at the end of this paragraph, we have a question. Why is it that people gasp? Okay, بمعنى ليش هؤلاء الناس يثرثرون? Okay, so we are going to answer this question through the passage. يعني خلال القطعة ما تبقى من القطعة راح نجاوب على السؤال هذا. Okay. No, this is the first paragraph. The second paragraph. There are many reasons people gasp. Okay, this topic sentence يعني الجملة الرئيسية في الباراجراف الثاني, because we are going to talk about many reasons, okay, about many reasons for gasp. Okay, there are many reasons people gasp. Some people, now we will start the reasons. Some people gasp because it makes them feel like they are part of a group. Okay, هذا السبب الأول. Okay, some people think they will be a part of a group, يعني سيشعرون أنهم مجموعة من أو يعني ضمن مجموعة. Okay, the people spreading the gossip feel like they are in on a secret and that they are accepted by the people listening to the gossip. Okay, and also it means that they gossip because they want to be respectful from others. Okay, by excluding, did you remember the word exclude, leave out, to remove. Okay, بحذف, باستئصال, بإبعاد. The person they are gossiping about, the gossipers feel included. Okay, من خلال بعض الأشخاص عن هذا المجتمع سيشعرون أنهم منتمين إلى هذا المجتمع الآخر. Okay, now this reading, this the sample of reading. We have learned that we have paragraphs. Paragraphs include lines. The lines include points or idea. The first line of each paragraph is called topic sentence. After topic sentence, we have more information about the idea. Okay, let us to move now. We will just read a little. David, now we have example. Okay, now we already know the topic. We know some information. We know the gasp, why we gasp, and also we have some reasons. And now we are going to read some examples about what we have finished. Okay, the example is David Jordan has experienced this first hand. Okay, شخص اسمه ديفيد عنده تجربة. الأمثلة هذه يا شباب تدعم الفكرة وتدعم الأمثلة اللي أخذناها في الصفحة الأولى. Okay, هذه أحد استراتيجيات القراءة. David Jordan has experienced this first hand. David recall when I first graduated from college. Okay, يعني عندما تخرج من الجامعة, I was hired along with a few other graduates to be an assistant at news stations. Okay, news stations محل عمل أخبار أو محل عمل فيه يعني أخذ وعطاء. It was a competitive job. Okay, a competitive job means they practice a lot. Everyone wants to be the best. Okay, يعني كان في هناك فرص تنافسية في نفس المكان اللي هو يعمل فيه. And at first it was difficult to make friends. Okay, كان صعب يكون أصدقاء. We worked a long hours and were not paid very much. Okay, we were all really struggling. Struggling means fighting. David wanted to tell us that he always fought with his friends. Okay, or at least that is what I thought. But one day, yes, it means once, يعني أحد الأيام, I overheard, it means I heard, I listened, one of other assistants. Okay, assistants is mean the manager or the friends of David, Reich, on the phone with his father. Okay, means Reich phoned his father. He asked his father if he could send more money to cover his rent. He also asked him whether he could increase the limit on the credit card he had given him. Okay, he also asked him. Did you remember the ask? Asked is the reporting verb we already talked about yesterday. Okay, يعني هو طلب من أبوه. Okay, he got the feeling from the conversation that I got the feeling. يعني هو يقول جوردن ديفيد يقول أنا شعرت بشعور من خلال هذه المحادثة. I got the feeling from the conversation that these parents were basically supporting him. It means he support his sons. Okay, I know I was wrong to do it, but at the time I couldn't resist. I couldn't resist. Okay, he means David heard for the call between his friend and his parents, and he didn't like to do this. Okay, and it helped. We all had a good laugh about it, and it helped us bond as a group. But there was a price to be paid for that, and Rick paid it. We used to test him quite a bit. For example, here guys, for example, support your idea. When you speak, when you talk, it is good to say, for example, يعني على سبيل المثال. يعني اليوم أنا سويت كذا وكذا بعدين على سبيل المثال. Okay, for example, it's good for you to enlarge your speech. Okay, if I were ordering a pizza, we would say, all right, wouldn't you prefer to have a nice meal at a restaurant and charge it to your daddy? We meant it in a good fun. But looking back, I can see how it might have seemed malicious to Rai. He ended up quoting, I have always felt bad about the part I played in his decision to leave. Okay, decision means قرار. Okay guys, from what I have read, I want to tell you that you have to write or to mention your examples when you write something. When also want to read something, you should know that the writer will mention some example supporting his idea. Okay, guys, now we have true-false question. We have true-false question. You know what this means, true-false question? True means correct. False means wrong. Okay? Did you remember the first paragraph? Answer this. It is a human nature to gasp. What do you think? True or false? Okay, it is. It is true, yes. It is true. Yes. يعني يقول لك إن الثرثرة هي جزء من حياة الناس الطبيعية. Okay. طيب disappointment and anger are a common causes for gasp. Causes means reasons. Did we read this? Disappointment and anger in our reading? Of course no. Of course no. Of course no. So why? How we will support that? Because gaspers are only accepted for the short period of time it takes to spread the gasp. Okay, this answer supports your false answer. Okay, 3. Gasping is usually an effective way of gaining acceptance into a group. What do you think? Gasping is usually an effective way of gaining acceptance into a group. What do you think? It is false. Excellent. It is false. What do you think? Why? Why it is false? Okay, because he needs for attention, acceptance. Attention يعني انتباه. Acceptance, قبول. Okay. Insecurity, feel superior, powerful, important. Okay. It is because they are not because the gasping is not effective, of course, because they need these things. Okay. Gasp usually reduce the state of the person being gasped about. What do you think? Yes, of course. It means when you talk to about others, will reduce the state of the person being gasped about. Yes, I agree. Yes, you should be agreeing with that. Okay, so it is true. 5. The number one reason most young people gasp is a need to feel superior. Superior means the better than others. Okay, so it is false. It is false. Okay, guys. So in order to answer such questions, you have to understand the reading passage and go deeply inside the passage to understand such title. Okay, and okay guys, now we are going to finish our lesson. Summary يعني الملخص. Summary الملخص. Today we have covered some vocabularies and we learned some vocabularies like confidential, derogatory, divulge, excluding, immune, malicious, superior. Okay, and also we answer some question about the passage. Okay guys, please try to practice this reading. Read it a lot by yourself. Go to page 59, 60 and 61 and listen, because you can find a video. Listen it again and try to practice with your friends or with your family. Thank you so much guys. I hope you enjoy my class. Next to you. See you next time.